Hello, Croeso. So today I am interviewing the Pairs from Canada as part of Global Music Match. You are the hold and you keep on taking. So my first question, how and when did the Pairs form?
The Pairs formed in about 2017. We came to music professionally a little bit later in life. We all grew up together. Our families have been great friends our whole lives, and we're all twins actually. Hillary, Renee, and I. Renee and I are identical twins, and Hillary is also a twin. And our moms, being good friends, they were pregnant at the same time, and we were born 2 months and 2 days apart, which is a lot of the inspiration of where our band name comes from. So we grew up singing informally with our families at gatherings together and separate from one another too. And then we also shared a lot of formal training and singing together in choirs in school and outside of the school program we were in. But we kind of went our separate ways in our early 20s and or through college and in our early 20s. And then through just our own individual big life experiences ended up bringing us back together, and we were in a little bit of a place of grief, but we were doing that together and found that music and singing together became a way to keep us in joy and or help us have more joyful moments within the grief. But yeah. And since 2017, we've been learning more about the industry and meeting lots of wonderful people and playing in really cool spaces. And we're excited for it to keep going.
Can't stop turning. What was the inspiration behind your newest single, Yellow Lines?
So our latest release, Yellow Lines, which came out September 23rd, is a song about touring. It's a song about being on the road and that being challenging. It was written just before we shut down for the pandemic. So we were mid-tour. It was a little hard. We were struggling a bit with our relationships, like with each other, relationships back at home. We were kind of struggling just with our own health, mentally and physically. And we were tired, and so I write this song just about like the pull the road has, but also the hold that home has, and that, you know, it's hard to be away for a while, but then we were mid-tour when the pandemic closed us down, and so it felt kind of silly to have this song where we were complaining a little bit about touring, or at least that it was hard. But yeah, we now get to tour again, so we get to complain again. Touring is really great, and I think we've actually learned how to do it better. But yeah, we're singing this song, and hopefully maybe some of you can relate.
So the Pairs are currently on tour in West Canada, but what's been your favourite tour moment so far?
We just finished a westward tour. We're calling it westward because we didn't hit the west coast of Canada, but we got to Alberta, which is the province just before BC on the coast. And it was the most west we've ever been as a band on tour. So we drove out and spent about 3 weeks, or just over 3 weeks, traveling together. It was us in a car and a truck pulling an Airstream trailer. So we traveled in style, and it was amazing. Even though we ended up traveling through a blizzard, or the remnants of a blizzard in October, did not expect that. But the highlight, I think for a lot of us, was staying in Canmore. If any of you have ever been in Canmore, Alberta, it's in the Rockies, just as you get into the Rockies, and it is stunning. And so the weather was like low 20s, 20 degrees Celsius, and so it was sunny and it was somewhat warm, and we were camping just right along the Bow River at the base of these beautiful mountains. And we decided that it would be a nice idea to take cold water dips in the morning. So as a group, we got up in the mornings and we got our bathing suits on and wrapped ourselves in our warmest clothing and went out to the river, and you had to like wade out into it and then drop yourself down to submerge yourself. So we did it as quickly as possible while hyperventilating. There was some ice on the water at some points too, so it was cold, really cold. And so like you get that burning all over you, and you jump out bright red, screaming. But then a couple minutes later, it's like the best feeling ever, and you're just happy for the rest of the day. And so Canmore was a little bit of a dream mid-tour. It was right smack dab in the middle. It was 3 days. And I think that was definitely a big highlight. And we played this really cute little coffee shop in town. And they had people from, all over the world actually, because Canmore is such a draw to other people traveling. And we played to this really lovely, small but lovely audience, and it was lovely. It was great.
The pairs have such beautiful vocal harmonies. What is the process behind creating these?
So the three of us ladies grew up singing choirs together, and that really laid a foundation in our formal training to learn to listen to others, to listen to the melody and add in our voice with other parts before we actually learned to read music. And so a lot of the ways that we write harmonies now as a group is very much in that listening to each other and creating something that's kind of spontaneous and playful. And a lot of times we just bring the songs to the group, and then we jam them vocally for a while, and we play with different harmonies, and the ones we like, they tend to stick. And that's how we come up with them. This is my dog, Murphy.
When recording your new single, Yellow Lines, what was your favourite thing to snack on in the studio?
Studio snacks are a must, and we are actually a band full of people with dietary restrictions, and so we tend to bring snacks with us wherever we go because we're never sure what will be available. Our go-tos are rice crackers and carrots and snow peas and hummus, and sometimes hard-boiled eggs if we can find them from a place that raise those chickens nice.
So speaking of snacks, I have a Canadian Wonderbar here, which I quite frequently accidentally call Wonderbar, and I'm going to try it. Oh wow. I've had it in the fridge, so it's very hard. Okay. Oh, that's good. It's kind of like a UK's Boost bar. I'm gonna have to have another. Try.
I wanna see the world in all it's got. I wanna squeeze out.
And finally, question 6. What provides the pairs high hopes for the future?
We're excited to keep learning and exploring. We hope the music created supports folks that are listening to it, supports them in joy, in loneliness, in anger. We care deeply about the state of humanity and our place in the world. And we think music is a really wonderful way to connect with people everywhere. We're super enthusiastic and touched by all the relationships we've made with other folks in the industry over the last few years. And we've learned an incredible amount from so many supportive people and worked hard to set ourselves up well from a business perspective, and we're really enjoying exploring our sound together and growing that. And yeah, we found that each album that we've worked on, it's evolving in new ways, and we get to collaborate with more and more people, more and more friends, which feels really special. And yeah, we hope it just keeps evolving.
Thank you so much to the Pairs for speaking with me, and I am so excited to see what they've got coming up next. Hulvauer, bye!
Yeah.